Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to get these big voluminous textured curls, and I'm going to show you exactly how I get them using a few products and my straighteners. It is a really highly requested video. I get so many messages on my Instagram asking for tutorials, asking how I get my waves in my hair, so I thought it's about time I film one. We have now been blessed with a lot of time on our hands. A lot of people are in the house, so what better time to perfect the way you do your hair, so when we come out the other side of this lockdown life, we can have nice hair as well. So yeah, I'm going to show you exactly how I get this look. So if you want to find out how I get my wavy hair using straighteners on short hair, then stay tuned. So this is the hair that I'm starting out with. I washed and blow dried this last night. Just before I blow dried it as well, I did use some of this. So this is the Living Proof 5-in-1 styling treatment. I find that when I use something like this on my hair, it just tends to make it a little bit more manageable, less wild and frizzy. And yeah, just kind of sets it, it's almost like priming your hair before it comes to styling it. So yeah, I do recommend using this. And now here we are. So first thing I'm going to do is give my hair a little brush. Just make sure we've got no knots, no tangles. So I've already found my parting in my hair. So my parting is sort of just off centre. My hair refuses to stay in a dead centre parting. It does not like it. So once you brush your hair through, the next thing we're going to want to do is to section it. The whole sort of secret to being able to get really big volume in your curls is to have them in layers. So you almost want your curls sat on top of each other. If you think about it this way, if you were just curling one section of hair from the side of your head, you're only going to have, it's only going to be as big as one curl going all around your head, whereas if you're curling your hair in layers, you've got 3 or 4 curls sat on top of each other, so that's going to create volume. So that's what we want to do. So to section my hair, I just use these little crocodile clips. These are just Cloud9 crocodile clips. I'm pretty sure I got these from Cult Beauty a while ago. You don't have to use clips. I personally find it a little bit easier. You can just use bobbles and have crazy ponytails going everywhere, but yeah, I use these. First thing I'm going to do is section off the bottom part of my hair. I do have extensions in as well, so you are going to be able to see some of the tops of my tape extensions as I'm doing this. Okay, so now I found the bottom layer that I'm going to curl first. I'm going to take all of the rest of my hair, just twist it, bring it forward, and then hold it in place with the crocodile clips. So I'm just going to pop, because this is quite a lot of hair that I'm trying to hold up, I'm going to pop a couple in. So we have this beautiful little fringe. So now we've got this bottom layer ready to go. I'm just going to spray a bit of Way Memory Mist on it. So this is basically, you use this before you're styling. So basically what it does is it makes your curls last longer. I use this when I straighten my hair, I use it when I curl my hair, and I do feel like it makes a difference. And even if it doesn't, it protects your hair from heat anyway, so I'll still use it. So yeah, I'm going to use a bit of this first. So you just want to hold it away from your hair. So now we've got that on, we can start actually waving our hair. So what I've done is I've unplugged my straighteners just to show you the technique, because I'm going to hold my hair in my straighteners for quite a long time while I just show you what I'm doing, and then I'll do it with them switched on, because I don't want to be frazzling my hair off while I'm actually showing you how to do this. So the straighteners that I use are from Cloud9. These are the Cloud9 Touch. So what you want to do, by the way, if you see me looking over here a lot, it's because I've got a mirror just so I can see what I'm doing. So what I usually do is, when I've got my layer, I tend to split it down the middle at the back, because obviously the back is really hard to do, particularly if you've got short hair, because I find if you've got long hair, you're focusing the curls towards, you know, the longer pieces of hair, so you can kind of reach round and do them. Whereas when you've got short hair like this, it's a little bit more tricky. I'm just going to take a little clip for now, just to clip this little section away. You really don't have to do this, it just really irritates me. So there we go, looking absolutely fabulous. Okay, so just to show you the technique while the straighteners are not plugged in, just so I don't burn and frazzle my hair while I'm showing you, is you want to take a small section of hair, no more than about this. You don't want the sections of hair too big, otherwise your curls are going to be very heavy and they're just going to drop out. So, but at the same time you don't want them tiny, because we don't want loads of tiny wispy little curls everywhere. So we just want a small section of hair. Let's move this out of the way. Small section of hair. I like to, when I'm waving away from my face, I like to bring the straighteners over my head just so that the cord is pointing up. I don't know why, I just prefer to hold them that way. I find that the angle of the curl is a lot better, but you can just as easily do it like this, so the cord is at the bottom, and move the curl away from you like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to alternate which side we turn the straighteners. So you want some curls to be facing away, and then you want some curls to be facing towards you. So just to show you again, pop the hair in the straightener like this, turn the straightener away from your head, and then slowly pull down, and that's it. And what you want to do is you want to make sure that you are leaving the ends of your hair out. If you've got short hair, the last thing you want is tight little ringlets. So a way to avoid that is to leave about the last inch of hair out of the curl. Don't worry if you do get it caught up though in a curl, we can go back and correct that later. So now I'm going to actually plug the straighteners in and start curling my hair. There we go, so now they're on. So first section of hair, I'm going to come over my head so that the cord is in the air. Turn towards the back of my head, gently pull down, leave the end out, and that's it. So with the next section of hair, this time I'm going to curl my hair towards my face, because like I said earlier, we want to alternate the direction of the curls. Grab the hair, turn the straighteners towards our face, pull down nice and gently, leave the end out, done. We've got a curl. So this curl is actually turning the opposite direction to the first one we did. If you can see, just a nice loose curl. And then we're going to go in with the next one, and this one is going to face away. There we go. Now obviously when it comes to doing the back, it can feel a bit tricky because you can't see what you're doing, but all I'll say is do not stress. Once you've got the technique down, you can't really go wrong, and no one really looks at the back of your head anyway, so you'll be absolutely fine. What I would say is when it comes to curling the bottom of your hair at the back, it's quite hard to keep the cord facing up, so I would come in from underneath. You can still turn the straighteners away from your face when you're doing the back ones, but it's just easier than trying to do it with all your hands in the air. So yeah, so this is what it should look like when you've curled the first sort of layer of your hair. Obviously I still need to finish off this side, but yeah, so you're just left with a few waves all going different directions. All looks a bit mad, all looks a bit crazy. We're going to do this again and again with each layer, and then we're going to come back and sort of finesse and style it after. So I'm just going to crack on and finish this side of my hair now. So that's the bottom layer done. I know it looks a little bit mad at the minute, but don't be tempted to brush or spray or do anything to your hair just yet. We're going to go through and finish the rest. So yeah, just leave those curls to set as they are. Don't brush them, just leave them, and we're going to carry on. So let's just take out these crocodile clips, and then let's get the next section of our hair down for curling. So I tend just to guesstimate this, so I'll just take my finger and just sort of run it through whereabouts I think will be enough for another layer. So as you can see, I've pulled down about this much of my hair, so there's still a fair chunk left on top. So we have the next section ready to go. So you can obviously see where the hair is wavy underneath, and then where all these straight bits are just sitting on the top of my hair. So we're just going to focus on the straight bits that I've brought down. Okay, so same again, we're going to give ourselves our funky fringe back again. Oh, this is a bigger one this time. Pop the crocodile clips in. Let's move that out of the way so I can actually see what I'm doing. Pop that one in there. And then we go again. So same as last time, the curls that are the closest to your face always want to face away. You don't want curls curling into your face. They're a lot more flattering when the curls here face away from your face. They just tend to frame your face a lot nicer. I cannot take myself seriously when I've got this. Let's just move this round here. Okay, there we go. So same again, I'm gonna just split my hair in half down the back and sort of pull it round, and then we go again. And then we're done with the next layer. So I know this seems like a lot of steps, a lot of layers, but trust me, this will make your curls last 10 times longer. When I tend to curl my hair, I will curl it after blow drying, and then I will not curl it again until I wash it again. So next layer. So I do feel like this is going to be the last layer of hair that I do before just letting the rest of my hair down. So for the last time, let's just move this out of the way, and then we go again. It's all sort of coming together now. You can see all the different layers of curls, just giving that volume. And then we're down to the very last layer, the top of our head. And then when I get just to these front little shorter wispy bits, I'm just going to leave those out because I'll save them until the very end. You'll see what I'll do with those in a minute. And so that's all of our hair curled. So what I'm going to do is with these two front little wispy bits, so what you don't want is these to be way too curly. So what I'll do is I'll bring those together like this, and then all I'm going to do is bring the straighteners down the front, curl them back, let go. So now we've got all of our hair curled. What you want to do is you want to run through it with a comb. Preferably try and get a wide tooth comb. Don't try and brush your hair with a tangle teaser because you're just going to ruin what you've done. This is actually a GHD comb, carbon anti-static comb. I have no idea where I got this from. I just have it. I'm pretty sure you can get it. You'll be able to get it on Cult Beauty, Beauty Bay, those sorts of sites, I'm sure. But yeah, wide tooth comb. And then very, very gently, you're just going to brush through the curls. You want these curls to look a little bit lived in, very effortless. And then once you've done that, you're going to get your straighteners and very, very gently, very, very quickly run over any curls that you think are a little bit wild. So this side is not too bad. It just calms the curls down, makes them look a little bit more beachy, wavy. Okay, so here we are. We're left with sort of very cool looking waves that have a bit of volume. So now I want to add a little bit of texture. So the thing that I like to use the most to add a bit of texture is the Ouai Texturizing Hairspray. That's this one. You can get these again, I'm pretty sure, from Cult Beauty, those kind of sites. Everything that I've used on my hair I'll link below anyway. And then what you want to do is, you don't just want to spray it all on top of your head. You want to grab the curls and almost do like a butterfly effect with it. So just drop them gently, and as you're dropping them, spray into them. So make sure to give it a good shake. So start like this, drop a few, spray, drop a few, spray, drop, spray. There we go. And you can see already the difference. It adds so much volume into your hair. You just go back in, add little bits. This is very, very lightweight, this spray. This won't feel sticky, or it has a completely different feel to hairspray. It's almost like hairspray and dry shampoo made a baby, and then they had this. And then that's it. Really easy, voluminous, textured waves for short hair using straighteners. So I really hope you like this video. Let me know if you'd like to see any more tutorials, whether that's hair, makeup, let me know. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!